Talk about those top stories. Today, all Wichita Transit bus rides are free throughout the city, so you can get out and vote. Buses will operate on a schedule which covers the hours for all polling stations. You do not have to have proof of voting in order to take advantage of those free rides. And after months of prep and campaigning, we have made it to Election Day and the polls are officially open.
KSN's Molly Jones is live at a polling place in Riverside with a look at the 6 a.m. turnout. Good morning, Molly.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, the doors just opened up here at the church and there are already people in here voting, and as of about 5 minutes ago when we were outside, there were about 20 to 30 people in line already. Those people started lining up about 5:30, 5:45 this morning. So that is just a glimpse into what you can expect for today. Those lines can be expected today. Over 35% of voters went to the polls early. And Sedgwick County Election Commissioner Laura Rainwater expects a 70% voter turnout. Today, she does anticipate those long lines, as I mentioned, because there are multiple polls on the ballot, as well as so many more people showing up for a presidential election. And I spoke with Mark Nail, who has been out here for the last 30 minutes. He's one of the first people in line this morning, and he says that voting on Election Day is a tradition for him.
Important election, an incredibly important election, so I'm here to vote my conscience on all of the issues and candidates that are out there.
Remember to go to your assigned polling place today, and coming up here in just 30 minutes, we'll be speaking with the Sedgwick County Election Commissioner about how everything is going so far on this election day. Eddie, Alexis.
All right, so many people getting out, performing their civic duty and voting. We'll check back in with you in the next few minutes. Mally, thank you. And now it's the waiting game for the two presidential candidates. Votes will be counted tonight. And right now we are taking a live look outside of Riverside Christian Church, which just opened at the top of the hour. And if you look closely, you can definitely see there is already a long line of people kind of snaking around the building. Polls across Kansas will be open until 7 o'clock tonight.
They wanted to make sure they can cast their ballot early this election day morning.
And KSN's Molly Jones is going to join us live right now with a update from the Sedgwick County Election Commissioner. Good morning, Molly.
Oh, that's awesome. You should see
Hey guys, good morning. Well, the polls have been open for about 30 minutes now, and how long it's taking people from the time that they give their ID here to the time that they go vote and then cast their ballot. That's been about 8 to 10 minutes or so. So just keep that in mind as you're coming to the polls today, that there may be some lines. And as you mentioned, we have the Sedgwick County Election Commissioner here with us today. So Laura, what do people need to keep in mind today?
Good morning. So it is Election Day. You must vote at your assigned polling site today. You can check that out if you're unsure at voteks.gov. Please don't wear any candidate merchandise. Leave those at home, any hats, t-shirts, because you will be asked to turn those inside out or remove them when you come into the polling site.
All right, some good reminders there, and also your sample ballot, really good thing to check out before you head to the polls so you know exactly what you're voting on. You can find those on our website, ksn.com. Eddie, Alexis.
All right, Molly, a lot of people doing their civic duty. Thank you. And as you head to the polls today, like Rainwater mentioned, make sure to leave anything representing a candidate or question on the ballot at home. If you wear any candidate's merchandise, it's considered electioneering, and poll workers will ask you to take it off or turn your shirt inside out. Refusing to do so is a misdemeanor. Today, voters across the country will decide which party takes control. U.S. House of Representatives, which is currently controlled by Republicans. All 435 seats are up for grabs. Right now, you can see in Kansas, incumbent Tracy Mann is running against Paul Buskirk. Republican Ron Estes hopes to defend his seat against Democrat
There we go. Against Democrat Esau Freeman, Republican Jake LaTurner is not seeking re-election. Former Congresswoman and Democrat Nancy Boyda is running to get back into the House against former Kansas Attorney General Republican Derek Schmidt and Libertarian John Hauer. A Wichita State political analyst says voters becoming familiar with the candidates could make or break the election.
People in that district may know her name, whereas they wouldn't for some random Democrat who's on the ballot. On the same note, like Derek Schmidt also has a ton of name recognition. He has run and won statewide races.
In the 3rd District, Republican Prasanth Reddy is challenging the state's sole Democrat in Congress, Sharice Davids. Libertarian Steve Roberts is also vying for the District 3 seat.
We're watching a number of issues on the ballot tonight. Voters in Chase, Harvey, Seward, Sherman, and Brooks County will decide whether to get rid of a rule requiring businesses make 30% of its revenue from food in order to sell alcohol. Edwards County, Augusta, and Great Bend are asking voters to approve or renew sales taxes to help provide property tax relief.